Hey, this is Bill from Mastodon, and I'm here with The Scene magazine at Mayhemfest in Toronto, Canada. Yeah, it's been good. I mean, I don't know how the kids do it these days because, man, I guess I'm getting old, but there's no way in hell you could pay me enough money to stand out in the middle of a desert, hot parking lot in the middle of summer in 2013, drinking beer and watching loud music. I don't know how they do it. They must be crazy because it's so damn hot this summer. And, I mean, and I'm not just saying this because I'm in Canada, but Toronto and Canadians in general usually is one of our best markets in North America.
Yeah, it was pretty full when you play with Opeth at the Sony Center.
Yeah.
That was like a completely sold out show.
We've done heavy metal TO, and
yeah,
it's been crazy. It's been like our best crowd ever. Just cloud. Crazy.
Wow.
I'm like, really? You proposed to your wife at a Mastodon concert? Okay, that's classy, but that's cool. I should feel honored, you know.
So you're writing a new record. What can we expect?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of rock elements. There's a lot of heavy stuff. I mean, it's very Mastodon-ish in the sense that it's kind of going in a little different direction with some of the writing, some of the music. There's always the same flavors of, you know, what you're used to hearing from Mastodon. You know. I don't know. I mean, me personally, like I like a lot more of the melodic vocals going over the guitars and stuff like that, and kind of getting a little more dynamics in there, and not always playing super heavy drums and super heavy guitars and super complicated. So kind of like, you know, making a more distinct change. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, we've got about 25 to 30 songs, skeletons, like, you know, put together. We've got a lot of material. We've been just saving it up for a couple years since the Hunter, you know, and even before. There's some songs that sound like they belong on the Hunter, but to me it's going in an even further direction, you know.
Each Mastodon record focuses on a specific element. Fire, water. What this gonna be focused on, do you know?
Well, I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Secret, eh?
Yeah, highly classified information.
No hint?
Well, I think there will be a theme. You know, we've been discussing some ideas, but maybe they're not the theme as in like an element. It might be something totally different. You know. I fear getting sick and dying. I mean, I don't fear death, but I fear, like, you know. Now, once you settle down and you have a family and like little kids, you know, like I really fear like anything bad happening to them.
True.
I don't really care about myself, but, you know, I just want to be around to see them grow up healthy.
That's when you're...
I mean, I've been through so much shit with my own band members, and we have never kicked each other out, you know. So we've pretty much gone through it all. Nothing, I guess. I guess I lived through everything for my band.
Yeah. Tell me about your band with Brutal Truth Kevin. Are you guys doing
Kevin Sharp?
Yeah. Any tours? Any shows?
We might do like a Southeast Asia tour, Japan, Australia, coming up in like January. But I got to write the Mastodon record first and get that done. But yeah, it's going good. I mean, I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to it, but luckily back home we have the Mastodon rehearsal space, and then we have right next to it is Primate, and we share like recording equipment. So right now the guys at Primate are demoing songs, and they mail them to me on the road. So I listen to them and chop them up and mess around with them. So I want to do new records soon. So probably, you know, early next year.
Yeah.
You know, Mastodon record come out and maybe a Primate record come out too.
What's your what's your setup for Mayhemfest? Your guitars, what are you
I brought out my Golden Axe, which is my own guitar made by Gibson. It's my signature model that they made for me, and yeah, it's an Explorer, and it's gold burst, and it's a beautiful guitar. I don't know. I think the Canadians, I mean, there's a lot of bands that come up here, but I think that for some reason in Canada we get a really good response. You know, I think because the border is so hard to cross, so they're starved for it. So when they come, like today we did a signing and there was like hundreds of people there. It was great.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted something signed, shake your hand, say something to you. You know, they're excited for the concert. Going to Japan we haven't been there in a long time, but the Japanese crowd, they're very polite, and when the song is finished, they go and they stop, and everybody's quiet. It's very strange. Phenomenal.
Do you have any other projects apart from Primate? Any other stuff that you might do?
I don't have time for all that stuff. I mean, someday maybe. I'd like to put out a solo record.
A solo record? Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I've got so much music. I'd like to do like a solo record. I have my own studio, so I could do it, but I have to find the time. I have another project. Yes, I do. I have a project called Butterslacks.
Okay.
Which is my old band from Rochester, New York, like when I was, in my 20s, like in the 90s. And we did like 2 records, but only on tape.
Okay.
So I'm going to re-record them with a new drummer. And we're still working on that, but like I said, it takes so much time, and it's very hard to get that, find the time to do that. Someday that'll come out too. I think it's when I did the solo for Black Tongue.
Yeah.
You
did the solo for Black Tongue. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I recorded it in my hotel room in France.
Yeah.
Like on my computer with just a crappy guitar that I had laying around, like for practicing, you know.
Okay.
And I sat there for hours and like made the solo up, and I recorded it in the room and put it on the track, and then the song came out like 2 days later. So they wanted to put the song out as a single, and I said no, I can't put it out yet because the solo's not on it yet. And they said, well, you got to find a studio and do it. And I was like, I don't have time to get into a studio, so I just went to my hotel room when I was on tour and cranked it out in a couple hours.
You guys didn't really enjoy playing Crack the Sky. I read about that everywhere. That it was very stressful. That it wasn't really like it wasn't as much fun as playing the Hunter.
Yeah.
You had a really hard time playing Crack the Sky the whole album.
Well,
right?
we played it start to finish for like a year and a half, and it kind of got just old, and it was stressful to do because there's so much singing and
harmonies.
Harmony is a tough record to recreate live. It's more of it's a very mid-tempoed kind of album. It's not. The Hunter's got ups and downs, peaks and valleys, and it's easier to play, and it's just more exciting, more upbeat, I think.
Okay, yeah. What would be a perfect Sunday for you?
Perfect Sunday?
Yeah.
Sleeping in and waking up with my kids and mowing the lawn and drinking some lemonade on my back porch. Well, we haven't toured in China yet. I'd like to do that.
That would be great. China?
Yeah. I'd like to go into outer space.
Yeah. Okay.
Like as an astronaut, like.
Yeah.
If I had the money, I'd like to go up and see the Earth from a different view.